Yeah. Well, it's very exciting because we've been working with them for the last few years on developing a head-only scanner. So roughly 30 to 40% of all MRIs are head scans. And the idea of being able to develop a scan which is dedicated to the head, which is less claustrophobic, so you're only having to go in as far as your shoulders, with a much smaller footprint and a smaller carbon footprint, because this thing's only going to be 50 litres of helium, and it's going to be less than 2 tons, and you go into a smaller room. And arguably the gradient performance is going to be that much better than a whole body gradient set, so you can switch the gradients a lot quicker without the concern about peripheral nerve stimulation. That's all particularly exciting. So come next spring, early summer, we'll have the first of those, what they call their ESP machines, that we've worked with them on. And that opens the door for a hell of a lot more research and interventional work, I think, as well, because you can get in as far as the neck and shoulders as well. Yeah, in theory, this should be cheaper. Yeah, in every way to run. All the hardware should be cheaper, but footprint, and of course, is no quench pipe. So the sighting is going to be a lot easier as well, because there's only 50 litres of helium, and as long as your room's big enough. And I think the philosophy there is to have a room that's big enough that doesn't become the claustrophobic aspect, and then you can vent that 50 litres in the room if it ever happened. Oh no, I think it'll be as good, if better, than any other 3T system out there. I'm not comparing manufacturers necessarily, but in the context of, there's no earthly reason why the performance of that machine shouldn't be as good, if not better, than anything. Partly because the rate of the slew rates are 3 or 4 times higher than any whole body system. So that means you can traverse your case space that much quicker, and so the distortion and dropout artifacts is going to be a lot less. Yeah, and we've tested the gradient sets in a whole body machine already, even though we haven't got obviously the whole system integrated yet, but watch this space. There's no reason why that shouldn't get better and better.